What's good with y'all, man? We back with another one, bro. And we got some things to talk about today, man. We're gonna talk about the youth of this Eagles defense, man. Have this ever been done, man? Like in the history of football, has a team ever been this young and dominant? We're gonna get into that, but before we get into that, bro, I want to talk about this Kobe Bryant stuff that's going on. I just find it real weird that everybody all of a sudden, in so many words, trying to diminish the guy legacy. You know, I just feel like if he was alive, a lot of people wouldn't even speak on that like that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Kobe Bryant this super tough guy walking around bullying people, but I'm just saying like they respected him so much, they would have never spoke on these type of things. And as y'all can see, I'm wearing this custom-made Kobe Bryant jersey that I played in a few years ago that we dedicated this season to after he passed or whatever, you know. Outlaws forever, you know. But I just find it weird as hell that T-Mac, Gilbert Arenas, all these guys all of a sudden got so much to say. You know, even if it's true, even if they really feel like that, I just find it real weird that you get even like feel like it's right to even speak on. I don't think you should even speak on that type of stuff. You know, let Kobe rest, let his legacy be his legacy, and let's just leave it at that. Celebrate him. You know, don't say anybody could have. I ain't saying they say anybody, but T-Mac, you wasn't Kobe, bro. Like and T-Mac was good, man. T-Mac was a dog, but it's levels, you know. Kobe had the intangibles that T-Mac didn't have. Both of them had talent. Kobe just had the intangibles. I don't like the what if, the woulda, shoulda, coulda game, you know. And so I feel like just let that go, you know. Just the same thing I talk about with Jalen Hurts, like. The woulda, shoulda, coulda. If anybody, if this quarterback was in that position with the Eagles, they would have. You don't know that, man. You know what I'm saying? So just leave that where it's at and let Kobe race. Now let's get into the video, man.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Let's get into it, man. Oh man. Once again, man, I just be thinking, bro. I just be thinking. And today I was thinking about Vic Fangio and this defense, man. And bro, have we ever seen something like this? Like seriously, like have we ever seen a defense this young and this good that fast? We might be like in the middle of something crazy, bro. Like nobody knows. We might be in the middle of something absolutely insane. And I think it is, bro. I think we in that Eagles golden era to where we dominating the next 3, 4, 5 years, man. And I don't think people are like realizing, and all these are draft picks. Like, how are we hitting at such a high rate? It's gonna be some heartbreaks in the future, man. It's gonna be some heartbreaks. All my Eagles fans, be prepared to be heartbroken because, man, we got to let people go. That's just how it go. The NFL already trying to start things with the cap space and trying to take out the void years. Like, they penalizing Howie for being smarter than everybody. So be prepared for heartbreaks, man. But let's just look at this, man. Look how crazy this is, man. Look how crazy this is, bro. Hold on. So right here is the nickel defense. I think that we're going to play a lot. That I think we're going to play the most. So we got Keely Ringo, Cooper DeJean, Jalix Hunt, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Quinyon Mitchell, Zach Bond. I think, so my two predictions is Jahai Campbell going to be the other linebacker. We got Reed Blankenship, and I think Andrew McCooper is going to be our other safety. We're going to get into that later, though. But that's my predictions. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeremiah Trotter Jr. starts where Jahad Campbell at, or Sidney Brown starts where Andrew McCool at. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not mad at either. Whoever win the job, win the job. This is just my prediction. So as we see, look how young this defense is, man. Quinyon Mitchell, 23 years old. Cooper DeJean, 22 years old. Keelan Ringo, 22 years old. And Keelan Ringo being in the league a couple of years. That's crazy to me. Like, how people not grasping, like, what's going on here, man? Like, people sneezing at that. Keelan Ringo got 2 years under his belt, and he's only 22. That's crazy, bro. Like, if somebody's doubting this dude, bro, you're crazy, because the best experience, like the best teacher, is experience. And he got a ton of it at 22 years old, bro. He got more experience. Well, I ain't gonna say more experience than Coop and Quinyon, but because they played a full season and won a Super Bowl. But being around it, he has more than them. So Quinyon and Coop, they have more experience as far as being on the field, but being in the league, Keely got more experience than all of them. And like I said in my previous video, I think Keely Ringo not being on the field was due to like seniority, and I think coaches was playing it smart as far as like buying him time to develop. You know, he didn't have to be rushed on the field because we was able to be smart and acquire Isaiah Rodgers a year earlier. You know, and that bought him time to develop even more. I don't think it had nothing to do with talent, because if it did, we already had. Trust me, bro. See, we got to know our team. If you think Keelan Ringo wasn't ready, Jalen Ramsey would have been in the building. That's just what Howie does. Howie don't leave no weak spots on the field. If he wasn't ready, Jair Alexander would have been on the Eagles. He would have been in green, bro. That's just what Howie do. For us not to even go nowhere and just go get a Dory Jackson just for a depth piece. Keelan Ringo ready, bro. He got experience. Like I said, bro, this guy is ready, bro. So we got Reed Blankenship at 26 years old. I think we do need to. Let me say this. I do think Reed Blankenship is replaceable, but I also think we need to extend him. I would like to extend him. You know, it's just something about Reed Blankenship, bro. He's clutch, bro. He got so many clutch interceptions. You know, if you make a mistake on Reed's side, he gonna make you pay, and he could catch. He don't drop him, and he's sound, and he's gonna come and he'll put that on you. You know, so he's solid to me, and I know he's replaceable. And the reason I'm saying he's replaceable because we got so many players that's must pay. Cooper must pay. Quinyon must pay. Jalen Carter must pay. Jordan Davis must pay, in my opinion. Nolan Smith must pay. Jalen Hunt must pay. Jahad must. So a player like that is replaceable. You know, if that makes sense. If we didn't have so many blue chippers, I think we would sign Reed Blankenship back. But it just so happened he's on a team with some dogs, bro, that have to be paid. We got Andrew McCouber. I mean, we're going to Sidney Brown first. I wouldn't be surprised if Sidney start. Experience, he's seeker. So we'll have two players that'll put that pop on you. You know, he's kind of like CJ. CJ will come and put that thump on you too. But Sidney Brown plays like that all the time. So, and you need a player like that on the field, man. You just need that player that just, I'll take out my own player to make a play. And that's kind of what he give me. But Andrew McCouber, man, bro, if y'all not familiar with Andrew McCouber, go watch his film, bro. His coverage skills is ridiculous. He's like a CJ 2.0, bro. He's even better than CJ in coverage. And CJ a dog in coverage, bro, as far as like zone, making a playmakers. CJ had 6 picks for us twice. I think Andrew would be that plus more, bro. And he'll come put that thump on you too. He ain't scared to throw his body in there to say he's 190, 185. He little, but that boy got some stuff with him too, man. Jalen Carter, I don't know. He's 24 years old. Do I have to like talk about Jalen Carter? Like I shouldn't have to talk about Jalen Carter, bro. He's the best player on the defense by far. You know, Jordan Davis, 25 years old, man. He's so important to what we do, bro. Like on first down, he's the reason we keep teams in 2nd and 9, 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 7s. Jordan Davis is the reason for that. Certified run stuffer, man. Certified, man. He might be the best in the league. He don't get his due, bro. He don't get his due. And he's turned into a pass rusher now. Still got upside. Nolan Smith, 24 years old, man. Speed, 4.38, 4.39. Just a dog. Like he don't get enough credit for his run defense. These guards be trying to pull. These tackles be trying to pull. Nolan Smith meeting them at the attack, the point of attack. Get out of here. Breaking shoulders, man. That young bull coming. And Jalen Hunt, 24. Come from a small school. You could just tell from day one, bro, he was gonna be one of them. His swag through the roof. He walk around with so much confidence, man. You could just tell by the way a person talk that he gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? So Jalen Hunt, Jahad Campbell, 21 years old, rookie, first round pick. This kid got every tool in his body, man. He remind me of Michael Parsons. You know, I'm not saying he's Michael Parsons, but he's the prototype of Michael Parsons. Could play the edge, could rush the passer, could play inside linebacker. When he get healthy, man, he might not start at the beginning of the season. It might be Jeremiah Trotter Jr., but Jahad Campbell his talent is just so overwhelming, man. He gonna end up on the field. They're gonna put him somewhere. He's gonna end up somewhere. And we got the old cat of the group. He's the veteran. He's the leader. And he's only 28 years old, man. Zach Bond, bro. Whoever would have thought this dude would have been what he was, man. I remember in training camp last year, they kept saying, Zach Bond, man, he's the constant on the field. He's the constant linebacker. It was Devin White and Nakobe Dean interchanging. But Zach Bond was the main one. I'm like, oh my God, our linebacker crew gonna be terrible. I said, here we go again. Another year with no linebackers. Man, Zach Bond, in all honesty, should have won Defensive Player of the Year, man. This dude was unbelievable since day one, man. And he's our leader now. He's only 28 years old. This dude got another 7 years of good play. Linebackers play for a long time. And he's smart. He's strong. He can rush the passer. He's just a good teammate in the locker room. What was the Saints thinking? And I know Saints had good linebacker play, but you got to find a player like that on the field. You got to find something for him to do on the field, man. You can't just let nobody like this walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, then we paid him $1 million. And this dude, in his contract, this dude had like an incentive that if he make All-Pro, he get some money. He laughed at that. He ended up being All-Pro and a Super Bowl champion, man. And he gave us a discount to stay because he could have easily made 19, 20 a year, man. He was the best linebacker in the league last year, and it was probably close with Fred Warner, but nobody had better linebacker play than Zach Bond, bro. And he's the old head on our team now. He's only 28 years old. Have we ever seen this before, bro? Look at those ages. Our two oldest players are Zach Bond and Reed Blankenship. Look at this, bro. 23, 22, 22, 26, 25, 22, 24, 25, 24, 24, 21, 28. Man, bro. I'm so excited to see this defense. And I see a lot of like predictions that our defense gonna fall off. Let me tell you something I noticed. Our defense have nothing to do with. I'm not gonna say that. It have a lot to do with personnel, but it's one person that have the most to do with it. Vic Fangio, bro. We had people subbing in playing good. Oren Burks got in, ain't miss a beat. He ain't miss a beat from N'Kobe Dean. McCollum had to play against the Baltimore Ravens, made plays. Almost caught a pick on Lamar. He just dropped it. So it's the scheme is so fit for these young guys because they're willing to learn. And Vic Fangio just never have bad defenses. He just never do. But when you got cats that's coming straight in the league and willing to learn, this is what you get. You get the number one defense. What was number 30 last year? We went from 30 to number 1 in one season. Imagine Quinion Mitchell in year 2, Cooper DeJean in year 2, Keely Ringo in year 2. You know, Jalen Carter in year 2. Nolan Smith in year 2. This is about to be Nolan Smith first go, like full starter. He's our leading edge rusher now. I think this kid about to have a year. So, and my two predictions is I got Andrew McCouber starting over Sidney Brown, and Sidney Brown give us a lot of depth. And I got Jahad Campbell coming in maybe week 3 and 4 for Jeremiah Trotter Jr. But if the ball rolling, man, let it go. Let Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Let Jahad sit for. Let's just put Jahad and Campbell in packages. You know, just rush the edge situationally. You know, but I think our edge room so good. If he have to sit a year, let him sit a year. I'm not. We got the luxury to do that. And that's my point. Go with Keely Ringo. Just because you got the luxury to do, you know, that don't mean he not ready. It's just we got a good roster. We got a good defense. And man, I'm just excited, bro. I'm excited for my Birds this year, man. This is about to be a good year, man. That's the key to me for repeat. This defense. The offense gonna score points, man. Jalen Hurts ain't never had a problem putting up points. We got too many weapons to not put up points. The offense is gonna be there. If this defense is as special as I think it's gonna be, man, look out, man.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.